All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Double C Outdoors. Today, we're going to do something that I've been wanting to do. I just haven't ever got to it, and we're going to talk about February fishing. And normally, uh, some good baits to catch them on in February. So we're just going to go ahead and hop right into this thing. February. Down south, where I am, Texas. We fish a lot in February. That's pre-spawn for us. Normally water temps around early February. Water temp might be in the low 50s, and then it'll creep on up into maybe, depending on the weather, into the low 60s by the end of February. March is more of our spawn time. So let's just go ahead and jump into a couple of baits that I like to throw in February in normal conditions and the conditions I'm talking about to catch a bunch of good fish. So number one on my list and on a bunch of everybody's list is this guy right here, and this is a red rattle trap. I don't know what it is about a red rattle trap in February that just catches them. And it could be this, like this is a 1/4 ounce. Man, the water's a little bit different right now. So this is the 1/4 ounce Bill Lewis rattle trap, and it's just a normal, sounds like a normal rattle trap. And you can even step it up. I even have any reviews? I do. To a, if I can find one here. Hold up a second. This is a little bit different sounding trap. And it really don't matter what sound, but I'm either going between this Bill Lewis, normal Bill Lewis trap, or where are the other traps? That's XDs. 1/4 ounces. Heck, hold up a second, I'll find my traps. 8 XDs. 6 XDs. Mid-battle. Jerkbaits. Ah, found them. A 3/4 ounce. And this guy right here. This is just a one knocker. And that's good when it's real pressure. So this is the Booyah, 3/4 ounce, one knocker. It looks like it comes with must-add triple grips. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And it's a lot more subtle. So you got like a one knock, and then you got the real out. So either way, you're gonna catch fish. I've caught fish on this one. I've caught fish on that one. It don't really matter. I throw both of them around to see what they're biting on a little bit better than the other. So that's number one. Number two. Oh, and I like to throw this, like this is my mock, my Lewis Mock Smash. This is a 610. I like to throw this on a 610 to 7 foot with 17 to 20 pound fluorocarbon, nothing lighter. Sometimes I'll move it up to braid and throw 30 to 50 pound braid, depending on what I'm doing. Second, let's see if I can't find one here. I have a bunch. Is a crankbait, so a red crankbait. It really any color crankbait, but I like to, like right now, I'm gonna throw this. This is a Strike King 1.5 Sam Rayburn Red Craw crankbait. Let's see if we can get a better crankbait here. It's one of my favorite colors. You can tell this one's been gnawed on a little bit, but I'm gonna throw that. If they're not on that for whatever reason, I'll move up to this darker red. Just a red crankbait. Most of the time a flat side. I don't have any flat sides for whatever reason. Right now, I need to go get some more. But a flat side crankbait in red, or just a normal 1.5 crankbait in red. Just a red crankbait. Red is a key thing here in Texas. I don't know why, in February, or pre-spawn mainly. Number three. I mean, we do top five. I don't know what we're doing. Number three, and one of my favorite things to throw right here is a chatterbait. So I'm gonna get this one out. This is the new Guggen Squad clickbait. It's a chatterbait, kind of like a scrounger head. I threw this bait a lot. I'm telling you, I love this bait. This bait cannot be any better. I like to throw it. This is a 3/8 ounce. You can tell, if you ever want to tell, on any Guggen bait, even the crankbaits, it don't say the weight on the crankbait, it says the depth. I'll even pull out one of my crankbaits here in a second. You have the number, the weight on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, 3/8 ounce Guggen Squad clickbait, and this is a orange and brown color. So this is a crawfish pattern clickbait. And I got that. Show you a couple more. I'll throw. This is my white and chartreuse clickbait. I got a white one in here, I think. Yes, I do. That's the one I've been catching my fish on. This white one. White clickbait. And then I got a black and blue one in here somewhere. There it is. Hard to see. I got a bunch of black and blue in there fucking chatterbaits. So I don't throw anything under 3/8 either. So there's my black and blue one. Beautiful, beautiful baits. I'm telling you, amazing. And I do throw I don't just throw clickbait, so I got, this is a Strike King, Thunder Cricket. A Strike King Thunder Cricket, white and chartreuse. I just throw a Z-Man. That's the old Z-Man original right there. So I throw all the chatterbaits I can get my hands on. I got me a little, I don't even know what this is. This is a Rick Clunn. I don't even know what he throws anymore. That's a Rick Clunn chatterbait. I forget, Lucky something. So, chatterbait. That is number 3. Number 4. We're getting into my territory now, what I really like to throw. And that is a swim jig. So, I got a bunch, actually, of different swim jigs I like to throw. I'll just pull out a few of my favorites. And basically my favorite colors for this time of the year. And this is the only time I don't go red, is with my swim jigs. So there's always, so here we go right here. This is a 6 Sense Divine swim jig right here. Now that's like a bluegill color, and I'll pair this up most of the time this time of year, depending on water temp, with something like this right here. Get into all my bags here. So I might pair it up with this guy right here. This is a Z Collar Jr. Watermelon Red, or even a Rage Bud or Rage Menace. And then that's bluegill. Depending on water temp. If the water temp's low, I like to go with something more subtle, like the Twin Tail Grub. I'm not sure why I can't talk today. If water temp is higher, I'll go with something like a Kraken Crawl or a Bandito Bug or something of that sort. Even a swim bait. Probably not on this color, but with this upcoming color, we'll go with the swim bait. So this right here, this is the Guggen Squad Grass Hero. This is a 3/8. This is a 3/8. I think, is this a half? Hold up. Now I got me thinking. I don't remember if this is a half or a 3/8. Okay, that's a 3/8. All my jigs here are 3/8. This is a 3/8 white Grassy Hero from a Guggen Squad. It's got the straight, or the, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's got a little bit different weed guard. Just same hand-tied Guggen Squad, been making for a long time now. I'll throw that, and when I throw something like that, if I can find the bag that's got on my daggum stuff in it, I'll show y'all what I really got on the bag of that. Normally not this unorganized. Oh, yes. Right here, boys. So this right here It's become one of my favorite swim baits. I'm telling you guys. Right here, the V&M Thunder Shad. This is a white V&M Thunder Shad. I don't even, how long is this one? I don't know. White V&M Thunder Shad. It's white. Is it called white ice? White ice is the color. But I'll go with that. Or I'll go with a Saucy Swimmer. This is Electric Shad. Saucy Swimmer is a Rage Swimmer. I'll throw them around. A Rage Swimmer, Saucy Swimmer, or Thunder Shad is that's what I throw all the time. Any swim bait's going to be one of those three. So I'm going to rig that up with white. I'm not going to go with a different color. Most of the time, white is where I'm going with that. Here we go. Right here is a Strike King. This is my Strike King Hack Attack Heavy Cover Swim Jig. This is Sexy Shad, and I'll either go with Electric Shad or white swim bait again on this one. And then we're going to go to more of a natural. This is just like a green pumpkin. Got a little green fleck in it. Or not. So I'm going to go with probably an Electric Shad with this color. Or I'm just going to go with a crawl-based color like a green. I'm probably going to go with a green pumpkin if I go with a crawl. Or watermelon red. Or green pumpkin blue flip. So there, that was number 4. Man, we're already a long way into this joker. So let's get a couple more baits before we run out of time, or not run out of time, but before we go super long. What is that? It's an airplane. Okay. Wow, that was dumb. One of my favorite baits of all time is gonna be this dude here. I already got one out on a rod for y'all. Is this dude. My favorite bait of all time. That is a jig. A jig, yes. And this is the Lethal Lures 3/8 ball head jig. This is with a green pumpkin. This is my signature series jig. Green pumpkin skirt. This is the big. It's got the longer skirt on it. So this is my signature series jig. Got a long weed guard on it. Big, pretty heavy wire hook, and I'm just going to go with the crawl trailer on that at all times. But, I mean, if you look in my jig box, it's not just my signature series jig. I got a few of them. There's another one that's black and brown. And I got me a little Bitsy Bug jig, a little 1/4 ounce Bitsy Bug right here. Guggen Squad, 1/2 ounce jig, green pumpkin, chicken chunk on the back, 3/8 juicy, and another Bitsy Bug, and then skipping jig, 1/2 ounce flipping jig, 3/4 ounce flipping jig, and 1/2 ounce flipping jig. So that's basically my jigs. A jig, my favorite this time of year, and we're gonna look at trailers again. And a trailer is a big part of a jig. If you throw a jig, or even any skirted bait, if I throw a jig, being a swim jig, a flipping jig, a ball head jig, any jig, a football jig, any jig, even a chatterbait, you need a trailer. They're gonna catch fish without a trailer. I'm just gonna say you're not gonna catch near as many. So if I take the trailer off of this jig here, and I go to Rayburn and start flipping, I might catch two real stupid ones. Whereas if I put this trailer on this jig and I go to flipping it around, I might catch 10 other than 2, just because it's got that trailer on it. So when the little claws will float up. So that's one of my favorite right there. And let's go into trailers. And it's basically about the same as a chatterbait. Twin tail grubs. I don't know why I can't talk today, guys. I'm sorry. Twin tail grubs, depending on color, match color. Where did my money bag go? Right here. And basically my money bag is just all my big crawls and flipping baits. Chigger chunk if the water temp's real cold. Then I go to a twin tail grub. Water temp's real cold. We're gonna go with a chunk, just a straight up salty chunk by Zoom, which has 0 action. And then we'll move up to the chigger crawl. And then we're gonna move up to the twin tail. And then after a twin tail, I'm gonna move to a bug. So I might go to this bug here. This is my bandito bug. I'll probably throw a 3-3 though, so I don't have to bite down my 4-inch that I like to flip, and I'll just take the little appendages off the side. And then a Kraken crawl. So this is the 3-inch baby Kraken crawl, mini Kraken crawl, whatever you want to call it. That I'll throw on the back of my jigs. That's basically how my jig trailers go. Oh, and quick shout out here to Plano and this new 3700 water wicking box. I love this thing. If you don't like rust getting on your baits, go check these dudes out. This is my Plano 3700 water wicking box. It's watertight. Your hooks don't rust. First of all, and a bunch of people make these. You can get the Z-Rust by Flambeau. Bass Mafia makes some. This is my Plano box. I got me a Bass Mafia one in here, I think. But spend a little bit more money, but it keeps your baits from rusting, and that's what we don't want. You want to spend more money on baits instead of having a box that can protect your baits. So there's that. Had to say that real quick. Okay. Where we at? Was that 5? I think that was 5. And then, we'll go with something I don't ever leave house with. I don't know why you would ever leave the house without it. If you do, you're crazy kind of thing. And that is just the old school Texas rig. This is a June bug trick worm, 3/0 mustad hook, 3/16 ounce lead weight, 20-pound fluorocarbon, 7-foot rod. Type of thing. If you ever leave house without one, you've lost your ever-loving mind. I don't care where you fish. That's probably not good to be doing that around my computer. Okay. Well, in my jigs, 7-foot to 7.2 medium heavy to heavy rod, torn no lighter than 20-pound fluorocarbon all the time. Same thing with chatterbaits. Alright guys, I'm thinking that's about it. Remember red. Red is a big thing. This time of year, you gotta have red. If you don't have red, I don't know, you need to go get you some. So red baits, whether it be Strike King, Berkeley, it don't really matter. You can go do whatever with either bait. But red this time of year. So thanks guys for watching, and yeah, see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and just comment down below what you want to see in the next video. If you want to get some of these lethal lure jigs or lethal lure plastics, there is not a website. I'm sorry about that, guys. I haven't got that set up yet. Leave a comment down below and I can get you set up. So I need a comment, an address, a P.O. box or something to send those to, and I can get them to you. So, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video.